r/ProRevenge.
Fired from last job, but I got the last laugh. Pardon the format, I am on mobile. I worked at a retail chain that sold pet supplies and products. When I started working there, it was great, family owned, and everyone I worked with was fantastic. The owners eventually wanted to retire and sold the small chain to an investment group. Once the investment group took over, almost all but a few employees were let go, forced out, or just quit. I hung on for a little while longer before I got promoted at my other job. New company brings in new manager to my store. My store was the top performing store in the entire chain, bringing in about $10,000 to $12,000 per day on average. It was always more on weekends and especially around the holidays. The new manager is a Mr. Company man. Company told him they only want employees around for 2 to 3 years. Myself and 2 others had been there 10 plus years. So naturally he began ruffling feathers and giving us all a hard time. Unfortunately, he decided on me first. Mr. Company man found out I worked 2 jobs. The 2 jobs are not in related fields, so there was no chance of any conflicts of interest on my end. However, my second job requires me to work nights and weekends. When Mr. Company man found this out, he demanded I work nights/weekends there, so it was fair for everyone. I didn't work nights and weekends there because I was that store's only OSHA certified forklift operator, and deliveries didn't come at night, they came weekday mornings, every day. Mr. Company man didn't want to hear that, and told me I either had to work nights and weekends, or that day would be my last day. I told him, don't threaten me with a good time, I suppose today is my last day then. I was pretty pissed about that, but it's not a big deal now, ended up being the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I went home early, didn't finish my shift, because fuck him. But when I got home, I decided to call my local OSHA inspector and report them for not having a certified operator on staff, as well as numerous other hazards. Needless to say, they lost close to 3 weeks' profit from all the violations the inspector found. I was surprised they even showed up. In my state, the inspector will call you back after an inspection and tell you if your claims were founded or not. Mine were. And Mr. Company man got his ass chewed out so bad he ended up quitting. TLDR job fires only OSHA certified forklift operator. I call OSHA and report it. Company is fined up the arse. New manager quits. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect his to really get any attention. Thanks all for the awards. To add a bit more, after I was fired, it really motivated me to get my behind in gear and get back in school. Working as a stationary engineer now. Thanks everyone. Edit 2. Wow, this really blew up. I am editing again to make a few clarifications. My state does not have a forklift license, it's really called a power lift operator's license. The license needs to be renewed every 4 years. There are 7 classes of power lift here. I was certified in 1 through 6, class 7 being any lift equipped with pneumatic tires, which I would never have needed to use, because ours was a class 5. There is no federal regulation, standard or language that requires certification to my best knowledge, but my AHJs, authority having jurisdiction, are allowed to make regulations and standards that are more stringent than federal ones. These standards and regulations are typically enforced by my local Department of Labor office or OSHA office. Thanks all.
A response to the post.
Brilliant move on your end. Some people don't realize that going after some people would end up resulting in a levy of fines and repercussions from people further up the corporate ladder being brought down.
A response to this comment.
What goes around comes around. Asshole got his just deserts.
A response to the post.
The funny thing is the OSHA certification course, at least in my state, is insanely easy. 4 hours of video and instruction, an easy written exam, and an exam with a forklift where you move a couple things around. But that dick manager couldn't be bothered with training anyone else.
OP's response to this comment.
The training for us was 4 hours, and 3 of the hours was watching videos of people getting seriously injured or killed using a forklift, which was pretty hard to watch.
A response to the post.
I haven't been a manager often, but the times that I have been, I've always tried to befriend and get knowledge about everything from them. They've been there and seen things others haven't. They've seen things work and things tried and failed. Sorry to hear op, but awesome compliance revenge. Wish I would have done something similar when I left my factory job.
A response to this comment.
This, pretty much whenever it's my first few days on new job, I befriend everyone. They always help me get my stuff done faster. Like once I was working on a printing machine, and the lady was like, save yourself lots of time if you do this and that first. And she was right.